What's happening, what's cracking, what's bracking. Sunday night talk with Double Speaks. You already know. We got to pay our respects. Rest in heaven to Angie Stone. Um, for those who know music and respect real true soul singers, this one uh make you think, is this a coincidence? Hey, whoa, bro, how you whoa, huh? You heard about bro, what big up Lions Den CP3 aka Mr. Four Keys. You threw me out, bro, because I just had a recent passing today. That's crazy. You said condolences to you, Double. Yeah, my first cousin passed, man, for cancer. She been fighting it. But man, was this a sacrifice? Was it an accident? This reminds me of Michael and Prince. When an artist, sees how many millions and millions of dollars are being made outside of them, and then speaking up, it always ends this way, y'all. This can't be a coincidence. In Chicago, aka the head greeter of the Mega Trap Church, salute to you, love. And I just see everybody's doing content on it, so I wanted to do it because it's a spirit. Because I'm looking at the spirituality of her message, and hopefully the young folks keep understanding with all these examples on learning the legalities of the game. When you just throwing your talent out there and you got another family making millions off of you, come on now, somebody. Make it make sense. It was a little bit hard for me to come on, but I said I might as well wise fresh. Open up the panel. People might have things to say in regards to the subject matter, but okay, respect. Okay, respect, broski. Okay, I forgot I was in biz. Or I can't. Yeah, my mind. Yeah, man. Man, because they say when it come, that what they say. I mean, I don't. I'm not into all these what you call it, the what you call them sayings, superstitions and stuff. But they say when death come, it hits. They say it hits in threes. So but respect, broski. I ain't even know you seen that earlier, man. Yeah, I was, man. Yeah, I had to take a nap and pray about that thing, man. It's getting, what I mean. Like my auntie came through. You feel me? Had to console her. You know what I mean? And man, but I appreciate my chat family. I appreciate y'all. In real life though. And guess what? Ain't mad at God about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is done in his timing. You feel me? We just heard for the, her children. And guess what? She was prepared. She gave her life to Christ. She was ready. So I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good with it. Like I'm just, there to support my little cuz, you feel me? Because that's his sister, you feel me? So yeah, you know what I mean? And that's what big cuz supposed to do. Be there to support. You feel me? So I'm glad I'm, you know what I mean? Like, and everything happened for a reason. You can't be mad at God. You hear me? You say blessings to you and your family, Double. I pray that you and your family get the tools for y'all healing. Appreciate you, Miss Chicago. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You said she had just made a video recently about knowing yeah, about who taking her royalties. And then come on, man, a couple weeks later. Come on. Come on now. We can't make this, we can't make this thing up, y'all. And hopefully particularly the group that's providing all of this entertainment and don't own nothing, from the record companies to the news media. Um, how many times are we gonna see this? Right in front of our face when somebody's is outspoken. You see what Michael and Sony happened. You see what the Prince, formerly known as the artist. Come on now, somebody. And it's to our singers. It's to our entertainers. They want to get what's righteously theirs. Because guess what? They got kids and grandkids, just like the executives and the people who own and all who stealing all the copyrights. They want to make sure their kids is fed. So why the artists got to be out here 40 years still performing for minor chips and could have been retired and living their best life 20, 30 years ago? Come on, somebody. In the building. Red Rose in the building? Oh, okay, Red Rose in the building.
I want a church girl that go to church and read your Bible.
And I'm sure everybody's probably seen it because everybody's covering it. But I wanted to have it as a history part of my channel. You know, I grew up on real music. You know what I'm saying? And I love all genres of music. Because it is a creative, it's a talent. But we gonna walk into her interview because she said some things. Oh, hold on. I got my broski in the back. Oh. What's up, Lion Den?
Big up, enough respect to you, King. I just want to say condolences to your family. You know what I'm saying? Enough prayers up to you and your family, on the death, but I always remember, death is the true rebirth. That's when we get reborn into our spiritual body. This human body don't last forever. It's like a car. It's like you sitting inside your car. You inside your car is the spirit. The car is you as the body. You know what I'm saying? One day that car gonna break down and you're gonna get up out of that car. You know what I'm saying? And move on to a
Right.
next car or something like that. So go life. You know what I'm saying? She done moved about that car and now she in her spiritual car right now. So enough respect to you. I just
Amen.
wanted to say that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, bless up, King. Appreciate that. And you right, because um, people, even people don't know you can't feel nobody else's pain and they suffering. And man, she took it, man. I'm telling you, she fought like a soldier, but everything happens for a reason, man. And yeah, I just gotta, I gotta keep her brother, I'm saying, my little cousin. You know what I mean? I got, just got to keep him, you know what I mean? Keep
For
him
sure.
grounded.
For
You feel
sure.
me?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well, appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get into this her last interview. It was very spiritual. Unfortunately, that she spoke things, uh
Um,
hold on, let me put it right here. She spoke these things um against those powers and those higher powers and spiritual wickedness in high places. And, they keep doing this thing in our faces. And my thing is, before I go into this, is her grandkids, her children's children. Why can't they eat? You know what I mean? It's bad enough they put uh um the 360 deals on you, so you being indebted for a long time, where here it is 40 years later, you still gotta go perform to get paid,
But hey,
when
double.
you can. Huh?
Hey, double. Hey, double. Do you peep the numerology? Did you peep the numerology? What is that deal called?
360.
3-6.
Facts. She died at 60. Yeah. It's most definitely
Three
done to the
sixes.
numbers.
Three
They've been doing
sixes.
it to all of our artists. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so no, that's all I'm saying. Like, the 3-6. It's like I look. I used to see, no disrespect, but like 3-6 Mafia. But if you check into them, they said they was on some. They said they was on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But them. Hey, 3-6, 3-6s. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's a lot of things that's onto the numbers. It's like 44 days or something like after her birth. It's a lot of things tied into this. I seen a couple of people who covers gematria and the numbers. Um
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
yeah, it's a lot going on. But I'm gonna go ahead and react to this and get this on and add my little commentary. You're more than welcome to stay if you want to. But I appreciate that, man. Much respect, and you already know, bro. It seems like one day you having fun, and then the next day, you know what I mean. We hear that, you know what I mean. Like all the family yesterday, bro, was just having fun, you know, and then
You know what?
you get that comment.
That might have been what it was spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Her spirit was like, nah, I'm gonna get all my family together tonight. Well, maybe not all, but a bunch of my family together tonight. They're gonna have a good time and we're gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying?
We
For real,
most
we just talking
definitely
about her
cel-
spirit move.
Yeah, we most definitely celebrated in spirit, bro. Most definitely. Listen.
Had something happen that caused me not to be there, but God just needed to sit me down so I could focus on me. So before I go into just, what I experienced, what I went through, I want to let you guys know I almost didn't make it through this process because it was something that just kind of hit me. It was a day or so before I was scheduled to fly out to Detroit. And I was very excited. All the tickets were bought, the hotels were paid for.
Now, she said she was on her way to Detroit. And if I'm not mistaken, they got because I just seen something with one of these with one of the people that I follow. They got the Baphomet statue in Detroit, I believe.
Facts. Yes,
And
sir. They
that
tried to fight
you know,
against it a couple of years ago. They tried to fight against that being put up a couple of years ago.
yeah, and it's a lot been going on. It's been a lot of unaliving and situations going on in that city too. But let's go. Let her continue listen to her testimony because she knew something. She just knew something wasn't right. And I thank God. Sometimes people, uh, you know, uh, fall into the hands of the enemy, but they always, you know what? As long as you got breath, you can always come back.
The band was ready to go, and then I got hit with this crazy news, and it kind of threw me for a loop. So I figured I better share it with you all, and you can pass it on because just because we're in the industry doesn't mean we're not human. Things happen all the time, and unfortunately, when this happened, I just wasn't prepared for it.
And that's the thing. We think people with the celebrity status and just because that they not human. Remember, just because they may have this valor and this statue or this celebrityism or whatever you want to call it, uh you know they still are human.
And you know what, Double? I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but you know what? It's just like what KB say. He said he loved being able to walk to Home Depot. He loved being able to go to Walmart. Just think about it. If you this big celebrity, you can't even go outside no more. If you want to go to a little corner store and get some cigars and something to drink, it's gonna be a hour and a half getting in and an hour and a half getting back. Getting back home because people want your autograph. People want to da 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 da. And then if you don't do it, now you the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, trust and believe. Be happy where you at in life, man. Celebrity ain't all what is all set up to be.
Facts.
But anyway, it caused me to miss that show that I was super, super excited about. Go ahead and get somebody to come back to the live. Like I said, I don't want to have to say it again. I haven't even told my team that I was going on today. I just threw up my light and just put on a little something just so I could get with you guys. All right.
And I'm glad she didn't tell her team. I'm glad she just came out and spoke, because you know what? If she would have told her team what was on her heart, I don't even think we would have got this video. What you say, Lions Den? Oh, okay. He's quiet. But I would say that her team, because there's people on her so-called team that's not for her.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you back.
Okay. Nah, for sure. I mean that's a for surety. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game's set up. You're gonna have people that's done been around you for years and years, but been plotting on your downfall forever. You know, so this game is dirty. That game, that music game, dirty. I wouldn't wish that game on nobody because it's a lose-lose situation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look everybody on the outside of you gonna look at you and it's gonna feel like you good and you happy, but inside you miserable and sad. That's why you end up on all these different drugs and overdosing. And if you don't overdose, they got an excuse to make you look like you overdosed. You know what I'm saying? Because you drugged out. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gonna believe it. But her, I think, like you say, I think it's a spiritual war going on right now. There's definitely a spiritual war going on right now.
Yeah, so I'm glad she was led to speak. What's up, Smitty? I see you. Melly Mel, I see you.
Right, we got some people in the room now. Maybe for some people they might be happy that it happened to me because everybody don't wish good things for you. Some people wish bad things for you, and I continue to pray. I
You can say that again. Some people wish bad things for you, not good, and that's the
everybody
truth.
don't wish good things for you. Some people wish bad things for you, and I continue to pray. I will say this: it has been one heck of a ride. This last month, the enemy was trying to take me out. He was really trying to take me out, and okay, I'm gonna wait till we get those 50, 60. We had 51. Let me see, can I get 70 to 100 people in the room right now before I reveal some very, very interesting information. And
And you notice she said the enemy was trying to take her out, so she knew she was under a spiritual attack.
it is like a double-edged sword because I'm going to tell you one thing, and then I'm going to get to the worst thing that could possibly happen to any artist after 45 to 50 years in the business. The worst.
Oh, wait, let's say, wait, go back and say that again. You about to tell us the what after? Pay attention to what she just said. Pay attention to what she just said.
Thing that could possibly happen to any artist after 45 to 50 years in the business. The worst thing that could happen. It has, of course, happened to me, and I'm constantly in prayer for God to forgive the people that have wished me ill will or done anything to remotely get in the way of the gift of sharing with my fans. Oh, by the way, the Christmas song, All I'm Missing, is #1 in several countries. We put it out on the 15th of November, on the 14th of November. The devil tried to stop that. It was snatched down. Then it was put back up. He tried to, of course, blame it on me, but it wasn't my fault. However,
That's what they always do. And hopefully we can make her Christmas song as famous as the other lady. I'm not gonna mention her name, but y'all know every year y'all got her name and her song is playing throughout the season. But you notice she said it was #1 in several other countries. But why not in America? Why didn't it hit the charts in America? Why you just now on you?
However, the song prevailed after everybody bailed. The song went all the way to #1 and is steadily climbing the chart. I'm trying to keep from crying because the devil was very, very, very particular in targeting me. But anyway.
You hear who she said? See, the higher the level, the bigger the devil. And then she most definitely knew. Oh yeah, you mean you said, yeah, she said this months ago, right? And then she passes away on 3/1. Oh, Ryan Campbell, you was reading my mind straight up, straight up.
I was rushed to the hospital because I wasn't breathing so well. Came to find out I had what was a bacterial blood infection that I had gotten when they stuck me with the needle. It
Ain't that funny? It's a lot of people that got hit with that needle and didn't make it. So respect to you, Ron D. Prayers up for her kids and her grandkids. Hopefully they'll be, taken care of. People will fight for her royalties that she most definitely deserved. And unfortunately, she can't be here to enjoy. Is this what the music industry do to us?
had went into my bloodstream and caused a staph infection of the blood. Now, I didn't have a clue that there was a blood infection until they rushed me into ICU. I went into ICU and I went to use the restroom and I passed out in the restroom. My oxygen went all the way down. It rendered me basically unconscious. When I came back to, the nurses began to tell me that I was screaming for Jesus.
Glory be to God. And I know she gonna mention here about Jamie Foxx. Boy, it sounds similar. It's very, very similar to these mysterious illnesses, shall I say. But thank God that she called on somebody that she knew didn't subconsciously waking up. So glory be to
Screaming
God.
for Jesus. Because when I went down, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, I didn't know what was happening. All I know is it was all of a sudden. And I began to praise God and call on his name because I knew biblically that if I was transitioning, I needed to be calling on Jesus. And I need to be calling him by his name. So I began to scream his name. When they brought me to is when they told me I was lucky to be alive because I was on the floor. And sorry.
Hey, Double, you got some
I knew it was
background.
an
You
attack.
got
I
some
knew it was a
background
spiritual
noise.
attack on me.
You got some
No, I was
background
on
noise.
mute. Nah, I'm on mute.
Oh, okay. Okay, that must be the video. My bad.
However, I was treated and God healed me, cleared up. After 2 weeks, solid, they cleared up the blood infection. I'm just here to let you know the only reason I hadn't been on my live and just getting with y'all on this because I had to get postured with God.
That's what I'm talking about right there, that part. She wanted to get posture with God. See, when the enemy was coming to attack her body and she was down for them 2 weeks, you see what she said was her mindset. It ain't never too late. And is the volume up? Okay.
They cleared up the blood infection. I'm just here to let you know. The only reason I hadn't been on my live and just getting with y'all on this because I had to get postured with God one-on-one. Sometimes God will make you stand still. When you're doing the most, you can for everyone. He will stand you still so that your complete focus can be on him.
Today. Y'all see how it's a personal thing.
But you know one thing about that industry. What's the first thing they do to you when you get in there? They change your name. So it's like small things like that. Like I wonder, is her name really Angie Stone? I bet you that's not even really her name.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Angie Brown, but let me see because I heard somebody say that earlier. Let me see.
But like I'm saying, like the first thing you do is you can't be you no more. We got to make you into a new you. So that's the first stage of selling out. You know what I'm saying? But we don't see it like that. We don't, like why can't I be my birthright? I can't be my birthright. I got to be a new name. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like homeboy talking about when Satan got sent down from heaven, he got a new name, or Lucifer. When he came down from Satan, he from heaven, he became Satan. You still the same motherfucker, but it's still a
Okay,
form of
but
self.
yeah,
Go ahead.
but uh, this is her name for real.
You see me? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The fir-
yeah.
the first
So,
the first form of selling your soul is selling out your name. Is giving up your name. I'm no longer this person. So if you ain't the person who you was born to be, who are you
God
from here on
know
out?
yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
getting with y'all on this because I had to get postured with God one-on-one. Sometimes God will make you stand still. When you're doing the most, you can for everyone. He will stand you still so that your complete focus can be on him. God he knew that I was about to come into some things. And as I began to come back to myself completely, I remembered everything that I was working on. I remember the people that were in my immediate circle that were supposed to be there to help me. By the time it was all said and done, the Christmas song had been snatched down for what reason. I wasn't in a position to really fight that. I had to fight to live. So I couldn't worry about that.
So you see right there, they was already manipulating her song while she trying to fight for her health. Because health is wealth, whether you believe it or not. Um, you can't say nothing after you done tapped uh under the grave. So she was fighting for her life. That song was secondary to what she had going on.
Because I knew that it would take care of itself, but not without the devil trying to blame me for the mishap. Lo and behold, I won't call any names, but people quit on me because they thought it was me. Like I said, I can't call any names because I'm not that vicious. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I wish she would have called names. Later on, she gonna mention a few names, which is why I think this video is being widely reacted to. Because this is just like MJ, you know, calling out the executives, you know. Um, but I wish she would have called names at this time, you know. But nevertheless,
And I really don't want it to be their downfall. But I will tell you, people left me.
so it's still some people. She didn't even mention it's still some people who don't have her best interests, and I just pray for her children and her grandchildren. I just pray for them. That's that they can be done right for their time on this earth.
In that dark, dark moment when I really needed support. My kids were there for me. My true friends were there for me because they knew this is serious. They thought that blood infection would have damaged my heart, so I went into a lot of testing to make sure there was not heart scarring. Lo and behold, all of that came out fine. I was not scarred by the heart, thank God. But the staph infection was supposed to scar the heart and the lungs, and it cleared up.
So from a needle, you can get a staph infection, and then it can mess with your organs, your vital organs, and break you down. Boy, it's a dirty game out here. It's a dirty game.
But that's why they say surgeries are so dangerous. Like it could be a minor surgery that you go in for and you end up dead. If that doctor don't do the right thing 100%, 100% of the time, you might run into problems.
Yeah, that's deep because it's crazy that you said that because earlier when I was talking to my other auntie, um she was just mentioning like, when they cut the body, it seemed like it just, it is never the same. That's deep. Yeah,
That's a
it
fact.
seems like it just deteriorate from there
That's a
on
fact.
back.
Like I know a couple of people personally that's done died from diabetes, and at first they had diabetes, and then they didn't take care of themselves. They didn't follow their food regimen, and then they end up having to get something cut on their body, like their foot or their toe or something like that. And then as soon as they got that foot or that toe cut off, it was over. Yeah. So definitely try to avoid that if you can.
Thank God. So I just were there for being not scarred by the heart, thank God. But the staph infection was supposed to scar the heart and the lungs, and it cleared up, thank God. So I just wanted to be transparent with you all because I don't always have it all the way together. But I'm a hard worker. I play hardball, but I love twice as hard. And because I do love my fans, and especially shout out to Raheem Devon, who got on the stage in Detroit that night in my place, and he had the entire audience say, "Get well soon." He called me, "Sis, what's going on?" And when he found out, he said, "I got you." So I owe you one, bro. I owe you one. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, as I was coming through all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, But meanwhile, back at the ranch, as I was coming through all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, it's the second part of the ugly truth. We began to research.
Second part of the ugly truth.
major part of the ugly truth.
things to check on my royalties and my statements and things that of that nature, only to find out a lot. Excuse me, God. A lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen.
Her publishing, her mechanicals, you know, all the people who sampled her music, she's supposed to be getting a percentage of that. And all of these artists, what's up, Trina Doll? And when she began to check the money, you hear what she said? When she began to check the money, uh, apparently all hell broke loose. And I'm just praying for her children, her grandchildren to get justice so they can be right and make their families right. You said you can't. Oh, okay. See,
To find out a lot, excuse me, God, a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen.
And see, that's why it's so key to ownership. If you just got to be independent. Of course, you're not going to get, the production deals for those that in the industry, but guess what? At least you own it. At least you got hold of your soul. Meek Meek, at least you got hold of your soul. Everybody that got millions of dollars ain't happy. But I do believe in generational wealth, and what is owed should be due. Did you hear what I said? But I do believe in generational wealth, and what is owed should be due.
As I begin to find out things that I never had to look into, because when you hire a team of people that, to some degree, supposed to have your back, you're thinking that they're getting it all together for you. That's why, I respect Oprah Winfrey in that respect when she said, do your own research. Just don't.
Well, I don't know that the name of that lady's channel is OWN, and if you put it in reverse, y'all know what it is. But nevertheless,
The celebrity, that I let a lot of important things slip through the cracks only because I didn't know any better. I worked very hard to take care of my kids as a single mother, and I'm being transparent. My kids' fathers just were not doing what they're supposed to do. So I had to step up and go in and do everything that I needed to do.
you know what? I don't even what I want to call it. So she's saying that the fathers didn't even step up. That upsets me. That upsets me. That even with this woman having a career that she had and at the height of her, apex in the music game, a man would conceive children with her and not be there for her. And then she had to struggle. And yeah, I think she has one. Yeah, they said, yep, I do believe in this, I don't want to, allegedly she do have yeah, yeah, supposed to have a baby by D'Angelo. And they said that he had, you already know the controversy he had in the game. And you're right, Ron D, they've been getting very bold with it. It's evil and full of weak. Yes, 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 I agree.
For my family, which is why I work so hard, which is why I travel so much, which is why I did shows, because at the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties.
Oh, shots fired!
Let me hear her say that again. What? So young folks in the game, there's a reason that this wisdom is being spoken, and we see the results. We've had many. Hip hop is less than 50 years old, and ain't nothing, and most of them is gone. Come on, somebody, in 50 years.
Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And
So she shouldn't have been a single mother struggling to raise her children and having to do shows. She should have been fully, and she gonna say this in here, in retirement mode from the money that she made in the industry. Man, oh man, it's a dog eat dog world.
even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered.
You see how they do you? Didn't have them properly registered, because guess what? The law firm, the lawyer that probably was appointed to him is some kin to somebody, to one of the executives, keeping the money in house, just gambling with your creativity, your time, and your money. And it's
But you know
very
what,
sick.
Double? You know what, bruh? That's the whole thing. That's what we need to start doing. We need to start keeping all our money in house. You know what I'm saying? But we don't trust each other enough to do that. But we need to start keeping our money in house. And then if we could do that, then we could make a change. But as long as we keep playing that game and keep thinking we're gonna get over by dealing with them, we through, bruh.
By the companies that I signed over to, people that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to, people that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, money.
Allegedly 20 million is on the table. You hear what I said? Allegedly 20 million. And it could be more. But you could hear
Avon,
how frustrating it is in her voice when she was speaking this from her heart. This is her heart. Because remember, y'all, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. She didn't go to her team and let them know that she was going live. Thank God. But this is coming from her heart. Were you gonna say something, Lion?
I was gonna say, Ron D said, well, who else we going to deal with honestly? We're gonna deal with ourselves honestly. That's why we fucked up. Excuse my language, Double, but that's why we messed up, because we can't even deal with each other. Everybody else in this world deal with each other. The Chinese, they got a Chinatown in every city. Show me one city that got a African town, African. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to start learning how to deal with each other and get up off this dumbass shit for real. But yeah, go ahead, Double. I'm sorry about that. I just had to speak to my man on that. He had said that, but we gotta learn how to deal with each other, bro.
A walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, money that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with.
You hear that? Yeah, it's a big bag. You hear that? She said she should retire, and just because she's so kind and sweethearted, and she tell you what she do, go to work, pay her bills, and be good to her family. You feel me? But yeah, big bag.
The money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family.
That part. You see that? People out misrepresenting her, changing things up. While she just trying to be doing what she do to take care of her family and take care of her bills. While they stealing from her, right in her face. Because remember, they say the people perish for lack of knowledge.
Right.
So you better understand the legalities of the game. That's why ownership, when y'all was talking about how we gonna do it, we got to own our own publishing company. We got to own our own studios.
Facts. That's what I'm saying, Double. For real, we gotta do our own thing, and we can do it. We got the knowledge and we got the information. We know how to do it. But it's gonna be one of us that sell out and tell massa the niggas is trying to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at.
Changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family. That part. The legal side, when you hire attorneys and managers and agents, they're supposed to make sure the gray area over there that they're in the driver's seat for, they're supposed to make sure you're taken care of. And
The lawyer, your legal team should have your best interest, not their best interest, and that be the problem. Because guess what? I bet you none of these artists is reading the contracts. They relying on somebody else's knowledge. And guess what? If you don't know, they can always get you. You see what I'm saying? So
Facts.
just be mindful of that.
even though they were taking care of themselves, they thought very little of taking care of me. And I know because I've seen it with my own eyes. So I'm just here to let you know, one way or the other, Universal Music, you're going to have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? Oh, yeah. So you got to get a diesel crew, and I call them a diesel crew, to go in and rectify the issue, because evidently all the time that I've been working through things, they didn't get. Oh, tell them on my live, please. Okay. Give it to me. Give me your phone. I'm sorry. So,
hey, Double, can I get a pause?
Just to be clear.
Hey, Double, let me ask you a question. How do you make a deal with the devil and then ask the devil to be fair? She made a deal. She made a deal with the devil. She had never said, but she made a deal with the devil. You can't ask the devil to be fair after you done made that deal. In order for the devil to be fair to you, you don't make that deal from the beginning. So the devil give you what you want. God give you what you need.
Just to be clear, I can't say it over live. Give me your phone. I just want everybody. Come on, Journey. I'm on the line. My granddaughter trying to help me, and she's slow as Christmas.
Shout out to Miss Angela Laverne Brown, aka Angie Stone in the game. She still had a little sense of humor with her granddaughter. What she say? She slow as what?
Line. My granddaughter trying to help me, and she's slow as Christmas. Your thing went off. Anyway, go get from Shayna. Yeah. So with that being said, shout out to Van Silk. I know you didn't know this was coming, but I had to be transparent. I would try to take as many questions as I can. Let me see. The music industry is horrible when they tell you that it's not a straight line. I've been one to kind of play fair. I stay out of harm's way. I can't avoid trouble always, because I'll tell you this: no matter who we hook up with and how we hook up, they're always going to make it confrontational when it doesn't suit their liking. But I don't care about that. I got to pass all of that. But everybody that works hard for 50 years should be able to retire in peace, should be able to sit back without looking for your money.
And I agree. 50 years. Come on, y'all. Come on, somebody. And she mentioned a few heavy hitters in there that made millions off of sampling her music, which was going back to this particular company. So hopefully I thank God that she was able to get this out and people are really covering it. And hopefully, you know, people will be more wiser and understanding when they want to so-called get into the industry and and sell their soul, because
Right.
they ain't got a casting couch for nothing. And
Right.
you heard what she just said. Sometimes you hook up with people, that might be on the right path. You might hook up with some people who might be doing something different, you know. And if you don't give your life over to something, then you subject yourself to everything. But yeah, 50 years is crazy. And not being able to retire after millions, allegedly 20 or more, is on the table that haven't been seen. Come on now. That couldn't help her kids. Come on, somebody.
So I got a team of people, a diesel crew, that's really trying to help me navigate things. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Okay? All the money they owe me. It's ridiculous that someone has played with my life and my career for this long, for their own benefit. I mean, have you no conscience? There's a special place in hell, just like my girl Selena said.
Playing with her money with no conscience, y'all.
For people like that, there's a brick wall waiting out there for hard heads. And I promise you, God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So even I want a church girl that go to church and read her Bible.
She said, touch not thy anointed and do my prophet no harm. That's the word. She was speaking the word. See, this is what's in her heart. You understand? So she knew that this was going to be impactful. And see, I'm looking at the spirituality of the situation. Just like you said, death is like a rebirth. I know she's somewhere favorable because she woke up calling on the name.
Brick wall waiting out there for hard heads. And I promise you, God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So even in this hour, I'm going to pray for you. because I know that God said that he will fight my battles if I would just endure to the end. So I'm definitely going to get that. And I don't want nobody to be upset with me. I don't care what they think about me. I just want people to know that when you get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns. And even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still going to try you. Because
They're gonna try you even more because you got God with you. They're gonna try you even more.
I just want people to know that when you get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns. And even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still gonna try you. Because just because I believe in God don't mean they believe in God. They don't believe in God. So
That's the part right there, y'all. You know. Then Lion then said, "How you gonna ask the devil for a favor? You should have never took the favor." And that's just real talk.
I just want people to know that when you get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns. And even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still gonna try you. Because just because I believe in God don't mean they believe in God. They don't believe in God. So they think I'm a fool and a bunch of other people because we love hard, we give hard, we go, but it don't mean we stupid. Okay? Well, on that note, look, guys, I'm going to take a break. I just wanted to share with you guys. If you got any questions, let me see. Are you open to working with new produce? Absolutely. I got a project I'm working on right now. And I'm just in a good way because with having a number one single, oh Lord, did I do something? Oh, you flip it right now. Take it back. With having a new single that's climbing up the charts at number one territorial wise, I really think I'm back. And now they're gonna make me go in like a turbo boost. I'm a beast. The next album, you ain't gonna be able to handle it because now that I have my capacity to breathe and do everything, I'm going in the studio with a vengeance. And I can surely tell you, we've already got the title of the album worked out, and I'm going to try to have it done by the end of January, or if not before. But it's going to be a beast. I'm going to, I had to remember how dope I was back in the day.
See, she had to go back to the time that she had that confidence and that light. And you can feel that she, her mindset was set
Yeah.
on now she knows more, and she could try to take advantage of it. And unfortunately, gone too soon.
Words carry power. Words she said in that situation about her upcoming album is gonna be a beast. Who is the beast? It's gonna be dope. What is dope? Words carry power. You know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta
Right.
you gotta know the words that you're speaking because you speaking spells. What you gotta do to say a word, you gotta spell it. Everything is a spell. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say curse words. Curse words are spells. So you gotta know the words that you're saying. That's why I'm trying to like change up what I say, even on here, like arguing with people on here, although I'll be just bullshitting, but still, you gotta know the words that you're saying. And she said, according to her new album, it's gonna be a beast. We know who the beast is, and it's gonna be dope. And we know what dope is. So come on now. All the wrong words trying to say the right thing.
Let me go back and hear that again.
And I'm going to try to have it done by the end of January, or if not before. But it's going to be a beast. I'm going to, I had to remember how dope I was back in the day when we did Black Diamond, when we did Mahogany. So I'm going back to that Angie because
Take
that
it
was the
back to back.
one that told it like it was. And so now I see I'm posturing in a position where I got to tell it like it is. And that's why I'm telling on Universal. And all the people that y'all work with me, y'all know who you are. You've been spotted. You've been seen. Your worth is useless to me now because I've seen the data. That's all I'm going to say.
Your worth is
So
useless to me
th-
now, but it was useful to her.
But as you heard her say, she seen the data, and apparently somebody showed her the numbers, and it was a ridiculous number. And
Stealing from her.
maybe that's what brought this all about. Yep, and that might have been, yep, might have been too early to speak on those things. Because people in those places that was taking advantage of her, still, you know, are selfish and evil. So she seen the numbers, and this made her a target.
And I hope to God you enjoyed spending every dime you took, because you're going to give it back one of these days. All right, on that note, he is wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, when I get back on here later on today, all I'm doing is allowing you guys to know that the products that I told you we would have for Thanksgiving, we're ready to roll out. So we can actually start this out. I'm going to start bringing some of the merch to my live shows, which go all the way in. All right? So on that note, thank you so much for listening to my testimony.
And that's
Yeah,
the
they
reason
kill her.
why I was covering this for her
Hey,
testimony.
hey, double, they kill her. Yeah, they kill her for sure. They kill her.
And keeping me lifted. I am still here. The devil did not take my life, and God spared me and gave me the extra time I needed to get y'all straight. All right, look for some new horizons for Angie Stone. I'll tell you this one thing. I'm doing some stuff with my brother Montel Jordan that you're going to love. Can't give the secret away right now, but it's coming. There's a lot of things happening. There's a big movie on the table that, because of that blood infection now, I know that I can pull it off because God is taking that away from me. So I'm just telling you guys that everything happens for a reason.
And see, hearing that, coming out of her mouth, it just hurts my heart. But I know she was strong in faith. So she got one more thing to say there. I see Ron D up in the building.
What's
Hold
up,
on.
Double?
Sometimes we can't be somewhere because that's God's strategy. Shout out to Jamie Foxx for his new live comedy. Oh my God. And what was it? And
This is the part that yeah, here it
what
is.
it was, how it was, what had happened was, and that's my story. He and I were born a day apart. So just like Jamie Foxx, I'm here to tell you what happened was. Okay?
I'm gonna leave that right there. So panel open. Um, pretty much open to whatever, you feel like you want to add to the topic, or, if it's something that you just want to speak about, we good. What's going on, Ron?
Man, it's just like I really like Angie Stone, right?
Yes, sir.
And to just like this, like man, it just sucks that every time you turn around, like what I commented on, it's like every time somebody that look like one of us that's in this industry, man, we ask for something that belongs to us, and it ends this way. You hear a lot of people say, there go this conspiracy stuff, this conspiracy stuff. Okay, if things happen once or twice, okay. Once or twice, maybe every 20 years or something like that. I can hear you when you say conspiracy, but let's just be honest about the situation. This is happening far too often, especially when it comes to us. And it's like, who knows if she's owed more than $20 million? Who really cares? The lady earned it. Like she said, 40, 50 years in this industry, and you still had the audacity to, you know, rob me like that. And then another thing before I quit talking, is that like we use God in in some of the weakest instances. You know what I
Fact,
mean? We
fact.
use, like, I hear people uh for instance, because I done stopped drinking, double. It'll be a year on the 23rd of April, right?
Okay,
So you
yes,
hear
sir.
You hear people say, "Oh my God, God bought me a house." That's small. Instead of when you hear people say, "Well, God brought me back to my right mind, so I don't have to go buy crack or go buy alcohol. I'm in my right mind. God got me back to my right mind, so now I'm able to provide myself with a house." And I
Big
heard the
up,
brothers,
King. Big
and I
up,
heard them,
big up. Facts,
yeah,
facts,
and,
bro.
and
Facts.
listen. I heard the brother say, um, as far as we using words and words are spells and things like this. All right, I get that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you on that. But in that industry, you got people walking around all day talking about God this and screaming God this, but they turn their eyes when they see a newcomer get messed over. They laugh at it. So we got to think about some of the things that we have done in the past because we might forget. God don't.
Hold
And I
on. Hey,
think
D-Ron. Hey, D-Ron, though.
like, you just
You
call
got to
me
think.
wrong, bro.
I respect Ron. Respect Ron. But you got to think. Okay, they say God, but what God are they talking about? They're not talking about the same God we talking about. So
And that's why I
they
said
can
we
say
got to be
God.
smart and
They
dumb
can
enough. That's
say
why,
God, but they're not saying God on how we saying God.
no doubt. But I'm saying we got to be smart and dumb enough to decipher this, man. It's like we act like everything that we do, and I'm talking about, and I hate to do this because I said this a while ago. I'm not gonna keep lumping myself up with all black people because if I got to be in a community, man, with a community that don't really care about nothing, and just because we look the same, I don't want to be in that. We make a lot of excuses, bro, and we act like we don't have common sense. We go into these situations half cocked, knowing that these situations and these industries are the way that they are. I mean, I understand back in the day that was a way out. Okay, that was a way out for us. That's over with now. We already see what it is. So like I heard you saying, we gotta stop. We gotta take our money back. And where we gonna spend it at? Because I can't sit in a room with you for 5 minutes without being able to in a friendly manner, disagree with you. Look at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's people that don't even know people on YouTube talking about they don't like people because of the way they vote. So that's never gonna happen. We cry about, oh, we don't got no nice places to live. These white folks didn't give us nothing. Well, they gave us projects just because that we messed the projects up. Ain't no white man come throw trash out the top window. Didn't no white person do that. So we
But
crying
Ron,
about the
they pump dope into the projects though.
bro. Just because they pump, I don't use dope. It's dope all
No,
around me.
you don't.
I
You
grew up.
don't. But
I
a lot
grew
of
up
our people
around,
did.
bro. I
A
grew
lot
up
of our people
around. I
did
grew up
though.
around dope, bro. I grew up around that
A
in
lot of
Detroit,
our people
Michigan.
did. A lot of our
So
people
that's
did
another
though.
excuse, bro. What about the people that didn't use dope? We talking about
They
them because
got
them
ran
people
out.
gone. And no, they left, and you want to know why? Because they say we can't do this because they did this to us. They didn't do that to me. They didn't give my family no dope, so I don't know about that. I know it was there, and I know the people that took it, and I know the people that didn't take it. See, I'm taking responsibility for me. I don't know they.
Got to. Got
Everything
to.
that I do in my life is on me, and if I choose to put God in my life, I'm gonna win. If I don't, and keep talking about they and them, I don't know them people, man. So I can't do that. We got to stand up for us and our immediate family. Get that straight. Get your
Bro,
spirit
when
straight.
you say,
Get your
look, when
spirit
you say
straight.
us, we got to take on everything, just like you said, us.
No,
So
we don't,
a
bro.
lot
No, we
of us
don't.
was on shit. A lot of us was on that dope, and we got to take us in, just like you said. We got to deal with us, and we're not dealing with us at all. We're dealing with me.
Now, see what I mean by us is your family, your spirit, your family spirit. See, I know God, and I want my babies to know I know God.
Yeah,
And I
man.
want them to know God. I want their kid. I can't worry about what my man doing next door. Like everybody was talking about, it's gonna come to a time where we gonna have to start borrowing stuff and trading. Well, hold on. What if I know J-Bo down the block? Okay, one day he traded me some rice Right now, he getting low. He come down to me to ask for me for credit. Man, I can't give you one of my chickens. Next thing I know, J-Bo and Rollo, they done took my chickens, and I know who did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna happen. We already know that where we going as a people, look, dude, it's not gonna happen. So we need to find something else to do. We need to find something else to do. We talking about these the community again. We know people that lie, steal just for nothing. It's people on
But you know
YouTube. Do you
what
want
though?
them people in the community that you talking about building?
I
It's
hear
people
what you're
on
saying
YouTube.
though. I hear what you're saying, but good people need to link up with good people, and then we
Bro,
can have that.
who is to say that person is good or not? I can't. I can be
Actions,
cool. I can
actions
be
speak
cool
louder
in your
than words.
face.
Actions speak
That's what I'm
louder than
saying. So
words.
we have been seeing since the '60s,
Actions
bro.
speak louder than words. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I mean I hear what you're saying, but it's time to stop worrying about 2 or 3 other million people, and let's just say worry about the 6 or 7 that's in our house and the ones that you
Yeah, man.
can't reach.
I'm with you, bro. I hear you. Yeah,
Mhm.
man. Yeah,
That's
man.
all.
Respect.
That's all I'm saying. This is
Respect.
sad. We got to stop setting ourselves up, man. We've been doing that, man. Man, we've been doing it. I was born in the '70s. I'll be 46 March the 6th, and
I'm about
we've
to be
been
I'm
arguing
about
and
to be
crying
50
about the
in
same
19
stuff.
days. I'm about to be
Yes,
50
sir.
in 19 days. So
And
I'm
so
right
you
there.
know, we've been
Yes,
crying
sir.
about the same
You
stuff, bro.
already know. Yes, sir.
So
But
I'm just saying, double, you know, you my man's. I've been trying to stay off these cause I've been getting so mad, man. I just been having a lot to say. But I know when I come over on your spot, man, I know it's cool, it's chill. I'm glad you did this because I looked at it earlier and then me and my girls watching it and I just stopped watching it because I really like Angie Stone, but I don't want to get off the topic. But thanks for having me up, double my man's. I can't see your
nah,
name right now.
speak your thought, bro. Just lines then. Speak your thought, bro. That's what we
Oh
here
yeah,
for.
Lions Den. My
Speak your
bad,
thought.
Lions Den. My fault, bro. No, I'm just
Hey,
saying,
speak
bro.
your thought.
It's just a lot, man. It's just like as you get older, you start to see it ain't no way, bro, that we should be going down to these city council buildings asking for the same thing. It's too many of us in this industry to know, hey, that why isn't it a union? Why isn't it an R&B and what you want to say, hip hop? Why isn't it a union? Nobody ever thought about doing that. Nobody ever thought about making a union. Or is it that everybody that thought about it is dead or locked up? So it's no safe space. It's like it's no safe space in nothing that we do, man. We can't be with each other. Other groups want to take advantage of us. I mean, we can't just lock ourselves in our house and wait for the Armageddon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gonna happen. It just don't make no sense, and it's just heartbreaking, man, to see us keep going down the same street asking for the same stuff that makes no sense. Just like the laws that we got, that they're outdated. They don't play to the people. People evolve. So should laws and man, it's just a lot, man. I can do this for hours, but I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go on mute.
Nah, bro. You already know, man. That's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Piggybacking ideas, talking about things that's you know what I'm saying, that can make a difference for real. And like you said, just starting with my community. I mean with your family first. My bad, glory be to God. Making sure that they know God and that they know that I know God. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that's where it started. And then, as far as like, the like-minded folks will tie in with that spirit. But yeah, bro, this platform right here, we can chop it up. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I'm always
The
in the
floor is
bushes with
always
you,
open,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, I'm always in the bushes with you, man. So
Oh yeah, for sure. And
yeah.
and the fish sandwiches and
Yeah,
the
my
holy
feet.
oil on the
I
side
got to get
especially.
that going back up, man. I got some new oils and everything. They smelling good. Nah, but man, we gonna have to. It's just sad. It's just sad, bro, that we don't got no exit strategy. You know what I mean? It's just
That's a fact. That's a
but
we
you
fact.
don't
know
have
what,
an exit
Ron?
strategy.
Hey, Ron, that's what I'm saying though. Like we this is like a prime time opportunity for us to like really like get together and like put something together but we're not using it like that. We're using it for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad because, like you said, we done went through this. We done went through this time and time again. But how we going through it now? The ancestors really mad at us. Like, damn, y'all can talk to each other right over y'all phones, and y'all ain't getting nothing together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to send messengers, and motherfuckers had to be undercover and all type of shit to, to relay messages. Like, and we we
We
we,
got
we got full advantage, and we ain't
we
using
too
it.
we too comfortable, man. We got used to crying and making excuses. Let me tell you something. Look, it's 14 and 15-year-old young black millionaires. You hear me? So
Mm.
I'm trying to figure out where is they and them at. You got 14 and 15-year-old black millionaires. So we got to rethink our whole plan because we had one thing going for us that I hate to be like this, but I'm just gonna do it. They were scared of us. They used to be scared of us. They ain't scared of us no more.
Nah,
They
because
ain't scared of us.
all the black men women now, and all the black women men. So we fucked.
You know, you know, yeah, man. Look, you know what? That's one way of looking at it too, man. But you know
That's a
why?
fact. That's a fucking fact, bro. You
Yeah,
46. You
you
in that
right, man.
range.
I
You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm talking
I
about,
know, man.
King.
I was
For
trying
real.
not to even go there. I was trying not to
Nah,
go
nah,
there.
we going there. We going there. For real.
Hey, but look, man. Honestly, you know why they ain't afraid of us no more? Because we don't want nothing. Why would you be afraid of somebody that wants something? We don't even know what we want. We still
Right.
we should, you had people that whatever got beat up and went to jail for riding the bus. Where the first place black people go to when they get on the bus? I ain't been on there in a minute, but where they go? Straight to the back.
Straight to the
Straight
back.
straight to the
The
back.
back is the spot. The back the
So
spot.
what I'm saying when you said our ancestors was turning over, and are they? I mean,
Hell yeah.
because my
Hell
thing is,
yeah.
I
Hell
don't think
yeah
so.
they
You know
are.
why? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my theory. Because if I was rolling with Martin Luther King, right, the first time somebody spit in my face, I
It'd
done
have
went
been
back
on.
to the room with my. I don't no. I done went back to the room. I said, Martin, dog, look, man, you know I ain't with this. I'm with you in what we trying, but they spit in my face, man. The second time I went out with it, I went to jail. Now I'm mad. Now I'm red. My little yellow face, I'm red. Now Martin, no, we ain't doing this right, bro. Third time, now they done bust me in my head with a brick. I got dogs on me. I got police whooping on me. I got firemen whooping on me. I got little old women. Oh no, we going about this the wrong way. We marching with them because we want to sit at the table with them. Do you really want these people to bring your food? That's what I'm saying. We pretty much doing the same thing that we was doing back then. Does that make sense? Does them people losing their lives even make sense? What are we doing? What are we asking for? What are we getting? Because we haven't got, I don't, half of us don't even vote now. Who care
That's what
about
I'm saying.
voting?
The
So
ancestors
we
would be
never,
flipping
we
over
don't
in their
have an
grave.
idea of what we want. I'm not going to be afraid of somebody that's clueless of what they want. They gave us opportunity to catch up with them. They gave it to us. They gave it to us. But we won't cry. We still want to talk crap about DEI. Oh no, that's hurting people. That's hurting people. No, no.
It
I
ain't
was
hurting
told,
us. It ain't hurting
yeah,
us.
yeah. That
It
I
ain't
just
hurting us.
don't.
We ain't gonna go deeper than that, but it ain't hurting us.
I just don't get it. So we talk about we talk about stuff that don't even got nothing to do with us. That don't even. Well, I don't want Elon Musk count my money. Well, who was the last person counting your money? Do you know who that was? You don't even know who that
You don't
was.
even know his name.
You see what I'm saying? The stuff that they get us into and what we talking about, and we got our brothers and sisters that we supposed to look up to getting killed because they want their money. But we got time to get on TV talking about Trump is not a king. Who said he was? Where they get these people from? And we go right along. So, and we ain't gonna stop that, man. There ain't gonna be no community. Cause like I say, I don't want little pistol starter and all them in no community. I don't want trade no chickens and pigs with them. Cause if they show they gonna come rob me. So I don't want to be in no community like that. I
And I
don't
feel
want
you.
no problem. I'd rather just stay to myself.
But you know what the true religion is? The true religion is, are you thriving to do good, or are you thriving to do bad? And that crosses all color, all religion, all faith. Are you a good person, or are you a bad person? That's
But I don't
all it
think
is
people
at the
even
end
really
of
know
the
what
day.
that means
And
no
it
more.
ain't no
I don't.
fence riding. It ain't no fence riding.
No,
For
but I
real.
don't think people know what that means no more, though. I don't think
Facts.
people
Speak
know
about it.
what's
They
right and
don't.
wrong no more.
They
Because
don't.
I'm sitting here looking on TikTok, and this girl got her little baby. This little baby can sing a rap song about killing, and I had to ask, do this baby know her? Why you won't videotape her saying her ABCs? Hell, I don't
Right.
want to see this, but why you won't videotape her going to the potty? But you got her on for the world to see this little black beautiful baby singing a killer's rap song.
That's what that's where we
So,
at. It's fucked up. That's where we at though, but that is fucked up. That's
so when I'm
completely
saying with this
fucked up.
community that we thinking about, how do we even see? We don't even know how to begin to get this. We don't even know how to go find who's like minded because
I
we
mean,
change our
but
mind every 5 minutes. We change our mind with the news.
Fact. That's
then
a
you got
fact.
to think. You got to think. This been going on for 400 years though.
So
This
that's
ain't
what
no
I'm saying.
overnight
It ain't
thing.
gonna be no
This ain't no
community. We ain't
overnight
gonna
thing.
see it.
But we got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere though.
You
We
know
got
where
to
they
start
starting at?
somewhere.
You know
We
where they
got to
starting
start
at?
somewhere.
I'm telling you, I'm about to tell you where they starting at. All we gotta do is open our eyes. Check this out. When you look on the TV, you see all them black and white couples on there making them little light-skinned babies. That's where they
Fact.
starting at because they don't see color. These kids today, they don't see color. We not gonna see it, but it's cool. But these look, my kids, they probably won't have to go through this. See, because it's gonna always be in our mind. See, 1960 or 1950 or the Amistad and slavery and all that stuff, Django, that's still in my mind. Even though I wasn't there, I know who done it. We talked about this growing up.
Fact.
I even went
Fact.
through it. They don't go through it, so we can't really be mad at them. It's our fault because we don't know. Our parents didn't know what they wanted. Their parents didn't know what they wanted. Everybody just said, "I want to be comfortable." You want to be comfortable in what? Because I know people comfortable in shit. I know people comfortable in trash. I just want to be comfortable, raise my family. Raise your family? How? So it's sad, bro. We not gonna see it, man. It's gonna happen, but we not gonna see it. You know?
And maybe it's just like a Moses thing. Moses led his people to the promised land, but Moses couldn't go to the promised land.
Yeah.
So
We all ain't
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
go.
So hey, as long as they see it, and there's still good people out here talking good words, how we talking tonight, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right. For real.
I'm gonna
We're
tell you
gonna be all
something. Through me, for myself, this has been the most important year out of my life because after I stopped doing a lot of things that I was doing, getting my business in order, and stop drink. I see everything for what it's worth. And you know what? You know why I don't worry about nothing no more? Because God something brought me through some stuff that I never thought I would get out of in my whole life. And I know it ain't me that's doing it.
right.
So
Yeah, man.
I don't worry about this stuff no more because God got it. If a lot of people just
Man.
stop worrying about stuff and trying to take it into their own hand, and I'm talking about my people. My people that's like me. Just because you're black don't necessarily mean you ain't my people. Don't necessarily mean it doesn't mean you my people. It doesn't mean that. I'm talking people that think like me and feel like me, work like me, care for their woman, their family like me, and God. God got it. He got it. I know he got it. But everybody out here pump faking about God. I can't, if I love God and worry what God doing to me, I ain't worried about what God doing to me. All I can say to you is God bless you.
Hey, do you hear me, bro? Because I am a prime representative of living off of faith. I've done lived off of faith. You know what I'm saying? If you truly believe in God, you know that God got you. And if you ain't on no bullshit, you know you right.
You
Because
see
if
what
you
I said? You
right,
gotta
you ain't
wholeheartedly.
wrong. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you gotta wholeheartedly trust in God. You can't come in there halfway. Well, I'm gonna trust God this day. Well, God, let me get up the block and let me get back home. Hopefully the police don't stop me. I pray that don't nothing happen to me every day when I get home. My woman said and tell you that I get on my knees every day in front of her before I go out. I won't come back
Yeah,
home the
man.
same way I left it.
Yeah,
So
man. Because
I'm not.
who praying to God? Who praying to God when everything going good?
Yep.
Who praying to God when everything going good? You
Everybody
call out
smiling and
God's
laughing.
name when everything going bad.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And God, and if you believe in God, you gotta understand He see that. He see that. You could myself, all just to get all type of stuff, man. I mean, selling. I mean, just doing stuff that is not of me. I go to jail. I go to jail. Hopefully, they don't find what I got stashed in the car or whatever. They don't find it. I'm in there. God, please, God, please. Oh, God, I'm going to change my life. Oh, big 30-year-old, almost 40 something crying. God, please just get me out. I can't do these many years in jail. I get out the situation, bro. I forget about everything I said in that cell.
Facts.
Everything that
Facts.
I forget what I told God, and I go back to rock in the same way, bro. The same way. And this time is different. I can't. Well, how long you gonna lie to God? Like that is like it's lying to
Or
yourself, man.
say that again.
You
But you know
can't
what?
do it.
You know what, bro?
That
I went
part.
through the same thing, but I went through it earlier in life. I was about 17 years old, and I was doing little shit. And like I say, I would move 5 steps forward, but get knocked 10 steps backwards, and then wondering why I'm getting knocked 10 steps backwards because you making them 5 steps forwards on some bullshit.
Yep.
You can't walk 5 steps forwards on bullshit and don't think you're gonna get knocked back. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
And
sir.
then, bro, I'm too old to be playing, man. Like I say, I'll be 46. Went Thursday. I'll be 46 Thursday. Man, I've done. Man, I've done almost everything that I wanted to do except live my life. I done everything except live my life, bro. Except live my life, all because
So what you mean by live your life? What you mean by live your life?
well, the stuff that I was doing the majority of my life that wasn't living. Uh,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
selling
man.
dope, uh, making babies out of wedlock, thinking I'm dope, thinking I'm the shit, thinking I can't be touched, thinking can't don't nothing pertain to Duran. Don't nothing in this world, don't nothing pertain to me. No rules pertain to me. I do what I want. I do what I want until it just happened. It's like, hey man, you human, dude. You are human, and you're not a very good one at that. You're not a very good one. And I had to look at myself like that. I got kids my oldest is 30. My youngest is 13. So what I was out here doing, man, wasn't conducive to nobody. Wait, I wanted to live. That's it. I wanted to live, man. And the way I was doing it, I wasn't living. That ain't living. Now I'm good. I wake up. I ain't gotta go outside. I ain't gotta be around loud mouths that's drunk. I can't stand a drunk right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand a drunk right now. But that used to be me, man. I used to be faded too. But a lot of my dudes, they talk crazy and when they drunk. And I don't want to hear that talk. So I can't stand what they be saying. So I just stay to myself. Plus there's a bunch of weirdos out here, man. It's almost like you gotta isolate yourself in the house because you don't want to. Everybody getting into it for just looking at them. Now they've been doing it, but they really getting into it for looking at them now. The driving is getting worse. Just people, man. Just people are losing their minds, and I don't even understand why. You got people talking about it's about to be bad. What's bad? Tell me what's bad. What's worse than it? What's worse than it really since I've been here? Let me see. I've been through Ronald Reagan, both of the Bushes, Bill
Hey,
Clinton.
bro,
So what's
you talking to two elders? I hear you. Like
so
this,
I
the
just want to know
easiest
what
time in life ever for people.
do you know? I wish I was still in school so I didn't have to work hard to get on them honor rolls because I'd have Googled homework so quick. I'd have been back at basketball practice, back at them back on the streets if I had Google. So what's the problem now? We can't say the parents didn't provide them kids with no school paraphernalia because they got the $200-$300 phones. So why everybody ain't got a 4.0? Nobody cared, man. It's everybody want theirs. Yeah. I cry when I get on YouTube when I see some of them one page that I used to frequent. Actually, where I start coming to this page because I see it and it man, it just make me sick. It just made me sick to my stomach, and it's all black people. And I see it, and it. Hey, you said this Lions Den, right?
Yeah, man.
Check this out, bro. I was listening to some stuff on the panel, and I heard a brother say, "Hey, man, blah 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 this, and I got this, man, and I'll blow your brain." And I said, and I thought about it, and I had cut it off. Like I said, I ain't hit a panel in a while, but I cut it off, and I thought to myself, I wanted to get back on there and say, "Hey, bro, how dare you don't even know this man, but how dare you take something from somebody that you didn't even provide that person with, and you provided with the same thing that was given to them, and you won't even use it, but you want to take that from him that you didn't have nothing, you had nothing to do with giving him life? How do you say that to a stranger? How do you say that to anybody? I'm gonna kill you. And you ain't done nothing to my children,
Facts. Facts.
my mother, my woman. But you, so when we say it's power in words, you see what I'm saying? People forget about that. So
It's
I,
power in words, bro. For
that's
real.
out the window. People don't think like that. But how dare you say that to somebody, man? And you ain't even doing nothing with the piece of life you got. And I hate to say that, but it is what it is. I'm not sugarcoating nothing no more. With strangers, my family, my children, it is what it is. But how dare you say that? I couldn't some years ago, yeah, I done said it and I done attempted it. But I'm woke. Nah, I ain't woke. I'm just thinking. I'm using my brain now. But how dare you say something to somebody like that, man? Like, how do you get the nerve to say that? So when we can throw words around like that, Lions Den, man, I don't want to
But
be around. I don't want them
this
people
what I'm
around me.
telling you, bro. Like is easy to like disrespect us, and it's like it happened in every situation, but it's more prevalent with us. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. You know
You
what I'm
mean
saying?
with each
Because
other? You
we
mean with each other?
yes, because we
Oh
don't give
yeah.
each other a chance. We don't give each other a chance. Like I could accidentally step on your foot, and now you ready to kill me over a $200 pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like it, we
A
we
lot of
we
us
we,
is
we fucked up
insecure, and
out
that's
here.
what we worth. A lot of us is insecure, and what's on our back and our feet. That's what we worth. So what you stepped on was all what my man had. That's what made him. I get it, but it's still petty. Yeah, you shouldn't think like that. I get it, but when you value what you look like and what you got on, bro, like man, you stepping on that man's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? You got that
Right.
man's livelihood dirty.
I done kicked his mom in the face.
Yeah, you done did the most egregious thing in the world, bro. Besides have a firstborn with his baby mama that he can't get pregnant. That's how bad you did
Wow,
it.
that was wild.
So
What's up, Double? What's going on, Double? Where you at?
Oh no, I'm just listening. I'm listening to the
Yes, sir.
I'm listening to the free game, man, and I'm gonna say this too.
And then
In
double, you
respect to
already
you,
know you from the same you from the same era. You know we ain't moved like this back in the day. We was coming from real man status. It's some different shit going on these days.
facts. But like Ron said, it's time to live. And you know what? I done made up on my mind. Like he said, he's just gonna speak his piece, with strangers, his family, whoever. Cause you know what? It ain't no more benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? If the truth hurt, the truth hurt. And that's what it
Right,
is.
right.
Hey, double. Remember when I
Yes,
was down
sir.
that way? Remember when I was down that way? What was that? Summer before last?
In the city. Yep, yeah.
Yeah. Remember? You know, I'm glad I didn't get up with y'all, right? You know why I left early? So I went down there looking at a building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same people that I was trying to get another building from. They wanted some money up front. I ain't gonna speak everything out here. Which the money
Right.
was on deck, but you know they were trying to rob us. The whole thing was a whole setup. So
Damn.
I left Michigan to come all the way to Memphis. I like Memphis. I don't care what nobody talking about. I like Memphis. I moves around like that. But you know what I'm saying? So you called me away from my family, dog, to try to set me up for some money, bro. When all you had to do
Damn.
was keep your word and you could have left with the money and you had some more coming.
That part.
You
I
see what
mean,
I'm
but
Dirt
that's
saying?
bad.
what it is. It's like
And then I
it's
still
like
then no, go ahead.
it's like if you got a link, why you gonna rob your link? I'm gonna rob my link for this much amount, but I could have made that much amount times 10. You see what I'm
Yep,
saying? And that's
yep.
what that's what that's what we do. We're gonna rob the link. No, you don't rob the link. You stupid.
So I get back home. I get back home because I already peeped everything. I get back home. Now I'm in my mode, right? The first thing was one of my uncles told me, "Oh man, yeah, I know his people, man. He ignorant, but that's a young black brother, man. That's a young." I said, "Oh, so it's all right to be a piece of shit if you just say, oh, he black." So that's the excuse. I'm supposed to I'm supposed to not let ride.
Hey,
I'm supposed to let that ride what happened with us, but I'm supposed to let him go because a certain amount of 100 years ago, some black people that actually was in slavery and deserve to be that gets have some slack cut. But I got to let this lazy 2023 living motherfucker slide that tried to do harm to me. He didn't think about, oh no, let's just do the deal right. He black and he got black children. See, so that's my point, that we gotta stop making excuses just cause oh he black. Oh that no man, nah man, he riding, he a piece of crap. That's how you start deciphering getting these people away and finding out who the good people is. And all this no snitching, no, he killed 20 people. Let's get him off this block. He deserved to be locked up. But we don't do that. So that's why we can't never figure out who is about what and who is with that. Because when a real nigga come around you, you're gonna act like that. But when you go home, you ain't gonna act like that. So how we gonna figure out who real? We don't even know who we are. And we got the audacity to let people off the hook just because of their color. Nah, I ain't doing that no more, bro. If you black and you rotten, you white, you rotten. I don't care. Whatever type of person you is, that's what you is. We got to stop making excuses for these people, man. I wish I look out my window on purpose because I want to lock somebody up. I swear to you. I'm sorry, bro. I need to get one. I need to get one, bro. And if I go for some stuff that I did, they just lock me up for a couple days. I'm like, yup, yeah, I got me. I'm gonna go lay down, call my girl. You know what I'm saying? And if I got court or if I don't, I can get bonded. Let's go. But I ain't praying for that. God got me. I ain't worried about it. But I'm a civilian now, man. I understand how the rules play. I ain't bothering you, but if I see you bothering somebody that I think is civilian, that's how we gonna play this game. because I'm just tired of it. We say we want a community. This how we gonna get it. We gonna get the garbage where the garbage belong. You don't keep garbage and keep trying to beautify garbage. You throw trash in this place, man.
Facts. Facts.
Right.
That's where you put garbage at. I swear, before I even talked to y'all, me and my girls watching the movie, and my man brother was crazy, killing people and R-wording people, and they was, about to get away. And I told my girl, I said, yeah, I found out my brother was doing that. Soon as either I'm gonna I'm gonna unalive him, or I'm gonna call the police on him and make sure we get caught after we get this money. It's over with, man. It's over with for playing games. If we gonna get our community, and when they come and try to do what they're gonna try, the funniest thing was they're gonna turn us into slaves. They're gonna turn us back into slaves. I don't know how they're gonna do that, because these folks ain't gonna pay for these cats to get high and drink on their plantation and get half the work done. So that's not gonna happen. They can stop crying about that. We
That
ain't
day
gonna,
over.
yeah,
That day
because
over.
yeah. Cause they ain't gonna pay for us to get high and have Hennessy and do their yard, and we do half the work. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't going through that. That's not about to happen, man. So we need to just
Nobody
chill out.
finna,
Go
and
ahead.
ain't nobody finna see no whip the back either. I'm just saying.
But you know what? That's
This
why they got
strategy,
that's why they got
this
the illegal immigrants, so they can use them as them slaves. You see what I'm saying? That's where the
Y'all
illegal
honestly think,
immigrants thing can coming
y'all
from.
honestly think that can happen? Y'all forget we got right.
well,
That's
No,
not
I
all
gonna
said
I
the
know
happen.
illegal
is
immigrants. I said
all I
illegal
know
immigrants. You
all
got a
I
person
know
coming
is
from
They
somewhere
they
getting
can't do
nothing,
that. Too.
and they
They
getting
can't
two
even
cents
do
on
that.
the dollar. They're gonna work.
Oh yeah, they gonna do that. They gonna work anyway. Like they been here. Like it's
I'm
Not
talking
all
y'all
of
about
them.
know.
the mental slavery on our people though.
Oh, well,
You
you know
know,
what? We gotta
Yeah,
take that. We gotta take that off of us, because we riding on some stuff. We riding on some stuff that happened before us, man. I mean, we get it. We get
facts.
you.
I don't know
You got
nothing
some.
about no
Yeah,
cracks and
man. We don't
backwoods
know. Now
back,
we
none of
get
that.
our little. We get in our little areas where we see them people, and they show. They might call us the N word. I've had one when I was 15. I mean, on 8 Mile in Detroit, try to run me off. Him and his boy run me off of 8 Mile going up into a gas station, and threw some bottles out the window. I've had that done to me when I was 15. I've been called the N-word in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So that happens, but we talking about slavery, man. We don't know nothing about that. As much as we talk about them and been ganging up on them when they was, man, come on. So we talking about slavery. We don't know nothing about that, man. And we riding the backs on them people, singing them old songs and all that. Come on, we smart. We better than that, baby. If our ancestors rolling over in their grave, they like, what is y'all niggas waiting on? What is y'all waiting on? We keep ourselves from the table. We don't. We cry about how other countries see us. No, nobody didn't tell them fools to go in them movies and play no killer and play no thug. And now every time we go across the water, that's what we look like. Have some dignity about yourself. Everybody say for the bag. But it's for the bag though. Most of us is for the gram and photo shoots, man. That's what most of us is for. We for the gram and photo shoots. And that's a shame.
I agree 100 with you.
But it's all good though, bro. We'll get it together. Our babies will. I know that for a fact. Because I look at it. I can see it. Like
Hey,
I ain't never seen as many biracial couples and babies on TV, bro. Like, and they sending it out there to us. Like, that's the new culture. Let it happen. Cause these babies is awesome, man. These kids don't see color. These little
right.
babies that's coming up, these babies don't see color, man. That's gonna make the world a better place for them. Man, we had our chance. These babies is rich, they smart. Let them have this world. Let them make it better, man. Just because it's obvious that we can't do it. We can't figure it out. So I'm gonna let that be that. Double, you on in the morning?
I'm on, man. I'm gonna try to hit 5:30 because I do got some stuff to take care of in the afternoon.
Well, I'm up with you, bro. So, man, blessings to you and your family. Good talking to you, my dude. Now, I'm gonna kick it with you in the morning. I'm gonna sit back and chill in the morning. I don't talk too much.
Oh nah, it's good, man. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's good to be enlightened and to share your thoughts, bro. You never know, because guess what? Somebody else probably was thinking just like you, but they didn't say it. So
Yeah,
you was here to say it, and
but-
that's what I love about this platform. You feel me? And
yeah, for sure.
and remember, you don't never talk too much, nigga. You don't never ask a dumb question, and you don't never talk too much. You hear me?
Oh yeah, I know. Hey, look,
My nigga.
Hey, look, we got a bunch of people that don't like us, and when we
Facts.
talk, so you know, so but
Understood.
we'll tell you about that. But you already know, man. I'll see you in the morning, bro.
All right, broski. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, likewise. Hey, man, God bless you. And you already know. Peace and blessings to the
thank you.
family. And much prayers to you, bro. You already
Same to
know.
you, man. Yup.
Yeah. Appreciate the broski pulling up. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Um, things happen, you know, um, in life that's unfortunate. And you know, we can't live off of, that's why glory be to, we can't live off of grandma faith, grandpa faith. You got to establish your faith in. Hopefully, this generation that coming before, and I'm talking specifically in the music industry, since that's what we were, pertaining to with Angie, um, that people know that it's value in ownership. Ownership is the key to wealth. You know, of course, I'm on this platform using my talents, but I don't own this platform. If they want to shut me down right now, they can. I ain't had no control over it. But with this platform, you know, utilize it to touch as many as you can, because there may be a time where this platform may not be here. It's pinned at the top, bro. Easy in the building. Bolo VNR 2.0. But yeah, you know, it's very, people always say conspiracy theories, but these things are done by the number. We done lost too many in this genre. Oh, hold on, bro. I just dropped it. We done lost too many in this genre. All too soon to the numbers. If you read everything. Oh, lines then back up. Okay. Uh, well, yeah, man. It's just good to have that conversation, and this talk, because if we don't do it, hopefully, we can instill in our kids, because as we can see on this app, folks try, to take advantage of you instead of trying to build, network, and grow with you. And even when you prove somebody wrong, he said, "Oh my goodness," he talking about some ex baby daddy. Even when you prove somebody wrong, what do you win from it? What's up, broski?
Yo, what up, man? I gotta change that name, man. I'm not trying to troll or nothing for real. I just forgot to change it. What's up, man? Salute to you, salute the Lions Den. Ron D. First time hearing him speak. Um, I just wanted to add to what he was saying. I agree that this next generation we gotta let them figure out some things because hey, it's coming, you know what I'm saying? What at the same time, um the ones that are older or elder, I don't think we should just throw the towel in. We have to be as active as the new generation because it's needed. The plans that they have for this world, it's needed that we all come together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would add to it. Not, I wouldn't want us to feel like we can take a break. No, we really can't. We really cannot. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, they really trying to turn back the clock and start all over again from the inception of the F shit. You know what I'm saying? Slavery and all that craziness. So, you know what I mean? Being subservient. You heard them say, oh, you're going to have nothing and you're going to love it. Listen, you think they playing? So, we have a fight um, that is continuous. That is the fight to keep our freedom. Everybody, not just black people, but really everybody. You know what I mean? So, that's what I wanted to say.
And our real true history is in our living elders. So if you got anybody 70, 80 plus years, make sure you get with them, get with their brothers and they sisters, and get our real history. Because what they taught us ain't the truth. Um, it's just crazy.
Oh, it's the first
Hold
time I'm
on, hold
hearing
on.
this, Randy. Oh, and to what Double is saying, I do understand that some of us was already home in terms of the Western world, but it doesn't negate the fact that the transatlantic slave trade did happen. So both things are accurate. We was here, and they also brought more of us here, if that makes sense. Because Africans are always traveling. If you should check back the height of the ocean back then, down by Mexico, down more to South America between Africa, it was there was a path there that they could take to come over to the South Americas, and that's what they did for many years. So historically, our people populated pretty much everywhere. You know, so
Facts.
both things are
That's
true.
mhm,
Both things are true.
fact. Uh, that's why I think about it like, my father is gone and his father is gone. Like, I've just lost them within the like last 10, 15 years, right? What legacy is you leaving? You know what I'm saying? So I see Ron D. Ron D say we just learning this for ourselves for the first time. Yeah, and it's very unfortunate that that curriculums and things. Remember they took the chains and shackles off and they started attacking the mind. You know, how can you be the majority and it's only one person is considered to be a master and you can control the masses like that? You know what I'm saying? That right there, you know, is the mentality we got to get out of. Lisa J. Stocks, what's up, love? And yes, I always have my pen and pad when I'm listening to you. So don't be and I don't know if you answered my last question that I put in the chat in regards to should you have 3 months of income set up in your what you call it I forgot what kind of cash you called it. But yeah, Lisa J, I'ma always have a pen and a pad.
Doubling, playing, man. Doubling, playing.
Oh no, yeah, you been out here moving and shaking, man. You know what I'm saying? Just what I'm saying, broaden the horizon, man. Tapping in with this money talk. You know what I mean? And it's the money making it like the AKA so called what you call white boys. You see, um, let your money make money, and it's all about your mentality. Black Wall Street is your mentality, and I
Yo,
believe KB
Bolo,
has said it. Huh?
Bolo, Bolo.
Wagwan, hand, wagwan.
Me there, King. What going?
I'm there, so I come off I road and just come
True.
from that karaoke vibes, you know? Mm-hmm.
So, how you feel about the 15 parish thing?
What?
The 15th parish. You know, I hear the new
Man,
word. You hear
it,
the
I don't know. I don't know if you're familiar with this terminology, but that's gerrymandering. Gerrymandering. That's all that
yeah.
is. Yeah,
You
that's all
said
it
try
is.
to make a 15th parish.
Yeah, it's just corruption. That's all.
Right. A politics
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. They wanna ensure that they win the election or that area because
Right. Right.
Portmore
Yeah.
Portmore takes away from them winning St. Catherine as a parish. So what they
Right.
did was isolate Portmore, which is unconstitutional. Not only did they turn Portmore into a parish, but the borderlines they shrunk the borderline. All right, so Portmore is not the same size anymore; it's smaller.
Oh, so they
If
chop.
Bill, yeah, they chopped it off because in those areas, those are the supporters of the JLP. So they want them
Mm.
in those other parts of St. Catherine to shore up their vote to win that section. It's very deep, bro. They are diabolical. They're very
Yeah, man.
corrupt.
Yeah, man. I've been checking for them
Hmm.
thing there. Mm.
Hmm. But yeah, man, glad I caught double. I was at a karaoke earlier. I was live, but that damn internet was not picking up, boy. It was not picking up
Oh
at
yeah, I
all.
was just sitting up. I just know everybody was covering Angie, and I just wanted to put my commentary on it because it was, she was being led by the Spirit to speak the things that she spoke, and unfortunately, they let it die down because, like, that was 2 months ago,
Mm.
and you know we
I
celebrating her
caught.
home going now, but it was deep because she when they tried to hit her with the needle and poison her blood, she said she woke up saying Jesus, 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 so
Mm.
you know from there she knew she was in a spiritual battle, and the enemy, he very conniving and very deceptive, man. So when
Yes,
people say who they are, I believe them. When people say who they are, I don't care if it's a character name or what that. If that's what they say they are, that's what they are.
I'm gonna send you a video from this brother. I think he's a Hebrew Israelite. He's always breaking down the Masonic people and the order and everything, sacrifices. He said that she joined a frat, a Greek fraternity, and he says what they do in those Greek fraternities when you take that oath, they pretty much you're on the list of whenever they are ready to take you out of
But
here.
hey,
You know what I'm
Bolo,
saying?
it's just like what I said. You can't sign a deal with the devil and then
Mm,
ask the devil to play fair with you.
hmm. Yeah, I mean,
She
we
signed
just
that
gotta
deal.
be
She signed
we
that
gotta
deal. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we gotta be the Bible says a man without vision shall perish. So if you don't have that eye and you're not connected with the Most High or somebody around you close, man, you make the wrong decisions. That's it. Spiritually, you're done. I mean, I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, but it's serious out here.
But yeah, she definitely. And then a lot of people don't know, like a lot of the little Christian music that we got over here that's popular. All them little popular Christian singers, they sound the same deal as a rapper. They sound the same deal as a rapper. So once you move on to a certain level, you gotta deal or don't deal, and a lot of people deal. And then once they time come, when it's time to settle that deal, now they wanna switch up, you know.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat.
And did you notice that they mentioned in that article that she passed away? She was the only one passed away in the van. Everybody else survived, but she the only one that passed away.
That was the deal, double. It wasn't for
Man,
nobody else to pass. That was the deal. It was her time.
yeah, it's just yeah. It's like when we gonna wake up? I mean, it's
But
already.
it still don't judge the spirit. The spirit can be saved, but this physical body, when you sign your soul over, you might not sign your soul over. You might just sign over your spiritual, your physical body. So this physical body had to perish. You know what I'm saying? So now she in her spiritual realm. So it's a whole new game for her now.
Say she was going from Alabama to Atlanta.
Yeah, it looked like a semi. It looked like a semi truck. Maybe like something happened with her car. She was in like a sprinter van, and looked like her and the semi like had a situation.
They say right here, 18 wheeler struck the Sprinter van
Yeah,
and
man. Yeah,
caused
man.
it to flip. Man, and 50 years in the game, and you still, you know what I'm saying, gotta, man. Like, so it ain't no retire. Oh, so basically, this telling us ain't no retiring out the game unless you in jail or dead, huh?
But I mean, but double, just what it is.
Ain't
You worth more dead than you are alive. When you get into that game, you worth more dead than you are alive, especially if you did good. If you did really good, you worth more dead than you are alive.
I think there needs to be a law. There needs to be a law, and this probably should have been something. This probably something I should have thought about a long time ago. No record label should be able to own the rights to an artist's music. That should not be on the table at all. Record label should have a minimum distributing rights of 20%, depending on how the artist started out. But yeah, they shouldn't be able to own the rights. Nobody connected to them, no family, no nothing.
But when
Those
you
rights
make
should
the
be
law,
exclusively. Those rights should
when
be
you make the laws
exclusively
on that
for.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, those rights should be exclusively for that artist and his family, or whoever he chooses or she chooses to pass it down to, and they will. But automatically, I believe that that type of right should go directly to spouse and children. How many of them is split that shit up?
Hey, look, something I want y'all to see in this article before they uh right here. I guess the children left a statement saying our mom is and will always be our everything. And they in the process and completely heartbroken. But look at this. It says that she was born on the 18th of December. Dang, we got the same birthday. It's crazy. But she grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, singing gospel music in church. And I'm gonna stop right there.
Man, that's how the
That
devil
Go
always
ahead, go ahead, Bolo.
the devil
yo,
always targets them, bro. The devil
facts, hey,
the devil
facts,
is a master of music.
facts. Satan always Satan always target the good ones out the church. That's like the biggest. Like, okay, you started out singing for the Most High. Now I'm gonna make you sing for me. So that's like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Facts, and I guess this the genre they call the neo soul, because Badu, Erica Badu, and Jill Scott. Come on, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Them like, come on, man. They was they made great music. They had beautiful voices. They
Facts.
supposed to been paid what they supposed to been worth, and it's unfortunate. You know, we've seen so many tragic situations in R&B and hip hop,
I hope we get to the
but
point where like,
now go ahead, Bolo. You say you hopefully get to the point where, because I see you, Schmitty.
yeah, I'm saying I hope we get to the point where we start to structure our talent, put things in place and start like from a young age, like a parent see a talent in their kid, you need to start learning the business immediately. Or you should, if you plan to have, you have those types of talent in your family, singing or whatever sports, you need to know how to protect your kids' abilities. So they don't, right? So you gotta have some type of business knowledge. We need to educate ourselves more on those things. You feel me?
Facts, that part, or have somebody who love you enough with the knowledge to fill in those gray areas and not looking for nothing for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
And
said,
if they have the knowledge and they willing to teach you, find out. You know what I'm saying? No excuses.
yeah, facts.
Shout out to
But yeah,
Ron
other
D.
than
Shout
that,
out to the
Bolo,
Chicago.
I see you, Schmitty in the building. I see you, Agent Smith. Uh, I seen you had did a video the other day. You were saying something about surpassing your feet. What would you, chopping up about your channel?
Say that again
You did a live the other day about your channel. Oh, you know what? You was
about my
doing a
channel.
reaction. Nah, I'm gonna tell you what you was doing. You was doing a reaction, and you was do. I guess it was D and Ticket had a situation because I was just
Yeah,
listening to your live. That shit was
yeah, yeah.
wild, bro. I mean, not them, just what I heard. Like that whole everything that I was listening to, bro, was just mine was
Hmm.
wild.
Yeah, that's why I don't even try to react to some shit because I can't edit.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? Yo, come
yeah.
on, man, stop,
You,
stop.
Ron D say we still never said what we learning and what are we teaching. Hmm. Well, I hope. Well, I know my son taking a financial literacy class, so I gotta know make sure they know how to move and shake and make money a defense, like the Bible say. It says the love of money is the root of all evil, but it is a defense. You said we too vague. We
True.
got to be specific. Well, you know, it takes a collaborative effort,
But I was
and
specific.
huh? What you say? What you say?
Sorry. Yeah, but I
I know
was
you did.
specific. I was.
Hold
Fired.
on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
oh,
was
shots
specific.
fired.
Yeah, I talked about us really tapping into financial literacy. So I was specific. That's an area that we are the most behind in as a collective, if you
Yeah.
really think about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why the other race is the big boy in those areas. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, man. Dang. These sour gummies got me. I'm up here tripping. I know that sounded bad on the mic. My bad, y'all. Too late at night to be eating a sour gummy. That's crazy. But I took a nap today. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm the only reason why I went live. I was like, everybody doing it. Let me just go on and cover and just, because she was talking spiritual. I just wanted to get my commentary and just open
right.
up the panel to, whatever was on folks' mind. You know what I mean? And I appreciate Ron D sliding through. You know what I'm saying? Coming, speaking up. And he was telling you in the chat, like, this ain't his first time. Ron used to hit the panel.
Yeah,
He just said,
I
he
didn't
was
even
backed
know.
up.
Like,
But you see, he one of those ones that's backed up, because a channel that, that was that, he got, that, we, what you call it? That he started rocking with from this channel. I can't even think of
mm,
the shit right now. But yeah, he had to fall back, man, because you know what I'm saying? Because it discouraged a lot of folks who were just trying to be real. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
yeah, man. So TTB in the building. I see you, TTB. Just having a general conversation now. I was talking about Angie earlier with her interview and how she started in the church, and sometimes people stray away, but they always can come back. But as long as you got breath in your life, and if you confess
man.
more, you good to go.
God is good, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Cause
Amen.
there, there's this dude. I don't know if you know about him, but he was extradited from Jamaica to the United States. His name is Dudas, and I think he's out now. But the prophet Peter Chambers, sent a word for him, telling him that he got a limited, time, but God wants him to change his life and give his life to the Most High. And I'm like, the amount of things that this man is alleged to have done and pretty much oversaw, or you know what I'm saying, indirectly or directly involved in allegedly. That's why they extradited him. So it's like, man, if God can forgive him, bro, you already know. And he's not the worst person in the world, but I'm just saying.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you know, you know. You know what I mean? So God is good, man. God is good, bro.
Yes, sir. And yeah, man. Just got news like yesterday, kicking it out with the family. Just got news today. You know what I mean? Like my first cousin, who was battling cancer. And shout out to all the people who especially specifically breast cancer, to those
Mm-hmm.
women who who fight that challenge. Cause you know what? It ain't only a physical challenge, it's a mental challenge. And
True.
I know my cousin resting, so it ain't no, you know what I mean? I just gotta, comfort her brother, you know what I'm saying? Her cuz make sure, you know what I mean? Cause, you never know how that you know, will affect him, but
Mm-hmm.
long as he got somebody to be there and encourage him, you know what I mean? Um, you know, we'll get through that. You feel me?
Facts.
Because
Facts.
the thing is, man, shit, yeah, one day, you partying and laughing and joking, and and having a good time the next day um could be your last day. So, you know, I see why,
Man, your
you
last second.
or your last second. So that's why I see why, like, man, why
Hmm.
even give my energy to that? You know what I'm saying? It's a play, we got a lot of people who can give place to that, that back and forth, but why even give 1 ounce of energy to that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's
It's
wasted.
like, right. It's valuing your time, valuing your energy, and valuing. We to stay away a diet of none.
Free Bolo Mike, man, the international bishop, man. Free as Mike. He going in and out. He done it
What
must have
happened to
been
the mic? Oh,
there you go. That, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, drop down and pull back up and just rewind the last 3 minutes of your talk. Rewind the last 3 minutes and you'll see how your mic was tearing. You said you got to keep your little eye on cuz and make sure you speak some encouraging words. Facts, absolutely. I hit him up. You know what I'm saying? And he's, I already know he responded with, what I'm saying, in the right light. You know what I mean? Like, we right there in spirit. I ain't pull up on him. I'm letting them, what I'm saying, get everything, getting themselves together, bro. You said my cousin who died in his sleep was in the music industry. Wow. Yeah. Bolo, mic check.
yeah, I should be good now.
Oh yeah, you is good now.
Yeah, I was on the Wi-Fi. I wasn't on the Wi-Fi. I didn't realize the house kind of blocked that signal. So,
Now, do you recall what you were saying?
uh, yeah, I was talking about not giving things your energy. Um, and it's kind of like going on a diet. Like, all right, I was smoking, so I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna give myself a 3 month diet off smoking, or a 1 year, or 6 month, whatever. Take a break. And dealing with certain stuff or putting your energy into certain things is the same thing. It's a decision. You feel me? When you start to value your time, you only got 24 hours in a day. So how am I gonna use
Facts.
how am I gonna maximize those 24 hours in a day? As you get older, you start that's that countdown, tick 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 tock clock, you know. Um
Yeah.
immortality starts to settle in your brain, like, yeah, I don't know how much more time I got here on earth. Even if I was to live it out. So, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I need to improve on this, improve on that, make certain moves. Unfortunately, we're not trained to think that way when we're very young. So we could maximize more of our time when we are young. So when we learn that, now we gotta pass that knowledge on to the younger generation or the next generation, and then that way they start to practice the right things. That's how we gonna build and grow and expand our legacy. Outside of that, we're just gonna be caught up in the
Facts.
same loop of nonsense. Feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's becoming um I'm most definitely gotta seek a whole new path and just keep, I'm just being observant and documenting. You feel me?
Hmm.
Uh all this foolishness that's going on, and I'm gonna keep rocking with who I rock with, you feel me?
Yeah.
In spite of that, man. But yeah, man. I see you rocking out over there, man. Give you content. I gotta start. I gotta start doing more. I gotta start putting more time on my editing. You know what I mean? I gotta,
Yeah.
start bumping the premieres and, you know what I mean. I be procrastinating, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna start focusing on. Versus trying to set up a lie to talk about a clown that don't mean nothing. Because guess what, Bolo? After you even prove a person wrong, or this debunk uh 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 whatever the issue is,
Mm-hmm.
it's still it's not gonna change people thoughts. You know what I'm saying? If they don't care about the truth, they
Right.
still gonna say, I like this person, so okay. Oh well, they can't be wrong. So like what's the point of trying to prove something that ain't gonna even, give you nothing in return? Like what, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I proved that you lied, now what? Okay, I just proved that you lied. I mean,
Yeah, there's no respect for the truth.
facts.
Narratives are more sellable. So
True.
mm,
True.
I guess there's more excitement in narratives because there's so many ways you could take it because you're lying. The truth is not that exciting sometimes. Stuff.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And like you
Yeah,
said, these narratives starts with a lie.
man,
Period.
what? What? When you start to yeah, it's just they don't have no shame, bro. They have no shame, bro. They have lost all the integrity in their body. It's all for the chicks,
Yeah.
boy. It's all for the clicks, boy.
Yeah. And yeah, man, I'm glad I'm not all into it. I don't have to, have that, As long as it's a substance, long as somebody got some value out of listening to the content, that's the most important to me. It's not about controlling, a chat and you know what I mean? And nah, I'm good with those who support, the real message, man, because we can light it up if we talking that nonsense, but in real life though, you know, the world ain't waiting on nobody, and
Talk to
it's
him.
evolving. I'm
Talk
finna
to
man, I'm about to
him. Talk to him, bro. Man, what?
yeah, real talk.
Man, what you said, bro? I'm trying to tell you, boy. Miss, your thoughts be dropping mad gems. Trying to like people just pay attention. Like she be dropping mad gems for you, like prepare,
And
like
shout out to
practice.
Miss Yothos.
Yeah,
I,
good.
I I always, boy, I always when I get her notifications, I'm always listening because I know she gonna be dropping gems, and and you know what? She don't care who she offend. She just be
Mm-hmm.
speaking because I always listen to her talk about her ancestral roots, the things you know what I'm saying. Look, the things that her mother taught her mother. You see what I'm saying? And those are the things that's instilled in her. You feel what I'm saying? Like she be, you know what I mean? Like so when I listen to her and then she talk about the generation to come, like when she said doing her videos, like, look, my grandkids can come back and see this, like, hey, they go Nana, you know what I mean? Boom. This is what she
Mm-hmm.
was talking about. Oh, she was talking about such and such with the wood. She was talking about this. She talking, yeah, man. So Miss Yo Thoughts, boy, I'm trying to tell you, man. I love me some Miss Yo Thoughts because she don't care who she offend and it be right on time too. It be right on time.
Right, facts. Yo, I'm looking at a wild video right now. They catching a crocodile. Oh shit. Yeah, it's crazy, yo. I've never seen like the professionals catch a crocodile. So first they tie it, find a way to hook his mouth closed, and they cover his eyes, and then they just all sit on him and tie him up. God, Legs gone. He ain't got nowhere to go now. They going with him. Sheesh, that was smooth, man. Them boys are some professionals. And that's a big ass alligator. That's a 18, 25 foot goddamn alligator right there. Or crocodile. That's crazy. In Portmore, Jamaica. But yeah, man. There's a lot of man, there's so much things going on in the world, bro. Like even in America, like you guys have no there's just too much content. If I lived in America, dog, man, there's so
Yeah,
much things to talk about, bro. Man, you don't even bruh, there's a place for everybody. You feel me? There's
yeah,
a litany of topics that people can tap into. America is one of the most open market when it comes on to content and what people digest, like millions of people on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Did you see my Did you see my name? You see my screen name now?
yeah, fake passes speed.
Okay, I'll just say it. I'll just say it.
Yo, bro. Man, I find these people really hilarious, man. The projection is so real, it's ridiculous.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
bro. But
Sad,
like you
bro.
said, man, it's so broad, man, and it's so much, man, that you can endow into. Like you said, it's millions and millions of folks in America, just what I'm saying, waiting for this content out here that you can tap into, man. And you don't always have to be live. That's what
No,
most definitely. This year,
no, you don't. You
I'm not
don't.
trying to yeah, I'm not trying to go as much live as I did last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to work on utilize that time to work on, mastering, my editing skills and increasing, you know, putting together, other different content. You feel me?
Right, right, right.
Yeah, man. I ain't yeah, yeah, yeah.
What I do is, when I go live, I'm I'm recording 5 or 4 or 3 videos while I'm live. It's different topics, so different angles I could take the conversation, and I just post them separately. I mean, 99 point, well, not 99, but 90% of the time, the live stream does not do as much numbers as the premieres because people like the short videos. You know what I'm saying? So even if they watch the first part of your live, they probably missed 3 different sections of it. I ain't on no gas, dog. What the hell you talking about? Well, yeah, kind of right. That was earlier, but not right now. Yeah, but the point of the matter is, man, that's the way you could do it when you go live. Cut that up. You feel me? Record right there and send that shit out. And if you don't do it like that, but you have it recorded, then you can use the whole thing and cut it up into pieces how you want to cut it up. You feel me? That's the good thing with the OBS. So you could just record what you're doing while you're doing it, and then and you can edit pieces how you want to edit it. This person came up, you had a conversation with them, feel like, shit, this could turn into like a teachable moment or whatever, or something, or exciting moment that was entertaining, whatever the case might be, you think gonna have value, put it out separately. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. I've been surprised. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Look, Elisa J. She said I agree. No replay value on the lives. That's a fact. Cause I be checking my analytics. I'm like, okay, in the 40 or last 48 hours, ain't nobody viewed it. What's the point of it being up? Either put it on members only or, you know, um,
Yeah. People got
yeah,
low. People got short attention span.
that's a fact. Yeah, we sure do. We sure do.
Give them that 15, 20 minute video. Oh yeah, that's gold.
Okay, CP3. You said Bolo said he ain't, but I am though.
No, I mean earlier I was, you know what I'm saying, at the spot, but I'm home now, so just chilling.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I appreciate you pulling up on the broski, man.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
yeah, I'm just trying to stay out of the. If I have to take myself out of the algorithm of that to reinvent myself on the algorithm, you know what I mean? Like I'm moving in a whole different lane, man. And
Man, you can start a
I
whole new
do,
channel, bro.
and I do got quite some members that I do need to, what I'm saying, provide content for you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
uh, I need to take advantage of that, and that's been wonderful too. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
membership's been popping. So yeah, man, I don't know why these folks think like you got to sit behind the computer 12 hours and 13 hours a day. All we got to do is just be creative for that time. I'm trying to remove myself. You feel me? I come on, chop it up, but nah, I think I can. You know what I mean? Make value of my time more on here because I mean, look, all sometimes all it takes is 15 seconds and you can get a million views. What you
Man, what you
15
said,
seconds, huh?
what
Bolo,
you said,
15
what
seconds to
you
get you
said.
a million views, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, do you see, yo, man, do you see, you know Shooter King, right?
Who?
Shooter King, the comedian.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Man, bro, you see his views, bro? Man, that man got 3 minute videos that's over 3 million. Come on, man, stop playing.
A million facts.
That- That's
That
what I was
part.
telling. That's what I was telling TJ to do. I was like, yo, TJ, you need to do those types of reactions, bro. You ain't gotta do no long ass stuff, bro. That should be hilarious. You can do 5, 10 minutes, bro. Come on, man. You're gonna get views because you're funny. You're gonna get a whole new audience. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy.
Facts.
Gonna be
Facts.
crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
But yeah, man. Other than that, I ain't doing too much. I'm get my good word, daily word set forth, man. Um,
Yeah, I'm about to bounce too, man. Salute to you.
okay, broski, I appreciate you pulling up on me, man. You already know what time it is,
Salute,
man.
salute
Hey,
to
and tell Mama Bolo I send my peace and blessings to Mama Bolo and the fam, bro.
Sure, surely will. Surely
Yeah,
will. Thank you, man. Same thing to Mama Speaks. You already know.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Salute. Salute to the chat. I'm out.
All right, y'all. From the ex baby daddy and the fake pastor speaks. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this on up. Thank you, Lisa J. Appreciate you, love. I'm looking for it. I'll be right over there, right up on your page, because I ain't sleepy tonight. I'm up. I'm gonna get prepared for my word, and then I'm going right over to the page and see what else I can get. That Trump's man, never mind. Look, okay, y'all. So all right, oh yeah, CP3, you heard me. For the X and the fake. The X and the fake, yeah, bro. All right, y'all. Appreciate those. Did I end the poll? Okay. Only a person at the glory pack. Okay, I wanted to see how long so out of 58 votes, it says, do you think this was a music industry sacrifice? 64% says yes. 36% says no. I should have added a third category, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thank y'all for participating in that poll. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, it is Monday morning now for some. It's still Sunday night for others. Or yeah. So wherever you at in between those spaces, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. make sure y'all become a member of the channel and support good, positive, content and reactions. You know, so appreciate the 45 likes and appreciate everybody that pulled up on the panel. My panel guests, Ron, Lines Den, Abolo, having a conversation. I wish there was a lady that pulled up, but that's okay. Y'all know that it's always open, and we do need a different perspective from y'all, from y'all side. So yeah, we need, we need the woman's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they just point you right down the direction when we just trying to be hard head. And I mean it, us men, Yeah, you know. Yeah, the ladies can keep us most definitely put us in play. Oh shoot, we got Lonnie out here flirting and shit. She out here stalking out here. It's early in Philly. Look at her. She out here stalking in here. What's up, Lonnie? Oh, well, we'll wrap this out. I was just gonna wrap it up. Sunday night talk with Speaks because it's muddy water somewhere. But hope all is well with you, Lonnie. And I heard you talking about you single, so you out here ready to mingle. Look, look, she out here, boy. She out here worse than what you call it, than that one little girl. Huh? Wait, what? But yeah, shout out to the single crew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you know what I'm saying, you can do with it. But I know you get lonely sometime though. Oh my goodness. Okay, because yeah, I'm out of the loop, but I see her pulling up though. He said, man, you gonna be tough. Yeah, I've been seeing it too. Yeah. We be in 86 chat, you be in her chat. Yeah, she be at uh so you mixing but not mingling, hell nah. Yeah. Oh boy, man, free man, free Mr. Four Keys, Mr. Lights Camera Action. uh, 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 yeah, Mr. Don't bring him home. Don't bring him home past 8. Nah, man. Salute to you, bro. See you, man. Yeah, free the bro, man. Free the bro. So, all right, y'all. Good night from the fake pastor. I'm laughing at myself, but glory be to God. I'll be right back on this channel in the morning. God bless y'all. I'm holla. You say I free me. I think the camera battery's going out a lot.